The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier on. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Here we go.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Anthony Edwards, Kevin McHale out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Parker, and it's Pippen in at small forward. Jordan kicks to Garnett. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. It's all in by Los Angeles. Parker with it. Guarded now by Irving. Pass to Green. Parker with it. And here's Edwards. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys earning some size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from a charity strike. Both shots good from a strike.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Garnett with the screen for Richardson. Floats one, and it's good on the layup.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Lakers. Outside, McHale. Pass to Pippen. Pippen, a screen on Richardson. Oh, that's blocked. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. Six on the shot clock. Outside Pippen. The rebound by Garnett.
Well, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Edwards against Jordan. Puts up a deep three. Draymond Green with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in one.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And it's Pippen missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Garnett against Green. Irving passes to Garnett. The Bucks working the ball around. 20 feet out. And again, the Bucks miss. Los Angeles leading by 3. Edwards dishes to Pippen. They kick it out to Green. And a miss here on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That sends Michael Jordan to the free throw line. That one on Parker. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the evening. Thomas checked in for Milwaukee. Artest, he's checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Parker.
The drive is the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Johnson kicks to Green. Here's Artest. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And foul on the shot, so he'll let Johnson at the line.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Lakers. Pippen comes in for Edwards. So Johnson hits two of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Jordan against Pippen. This one for three. Michael Jordan. And that's good. Jordan's got 6.
You know, the three shot is not a go-to shot for MJ, but his touch still undeniable.
It's tipped. .43 seconds left in the first quarter. Six to shoot. Garnett with a screen on Artest. Jordan, that's for two. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McHale's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Artest the pass to Pippen. Johnson against Baylor. Inside. Outside Thomas to the paint. From close range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll be back with the... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Thomas is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Baylor. And it's Pettit in at the power forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Michael Jordan on the wing, covered by Hamilton. Jordan against Hamilton. Jordan can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. And the call on the shot that sends it into the line. Great, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Milwaukee making a switch. Richardson's checked in. Parker's checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's the 3. No good from Hamilton.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Baylor throws it down.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Parker against Richardson. Pass to Gasol. Got a hand on it. Parker against Richardson. Now Baylor back to Richardson. Baylor up top. Thomas feeling it out a bit. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Yeah, the jump shot of Thomas, cash money. Boy, it's nice seeing them knock down that mid-range jumper.
side, Abdul-Jabbar. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And we got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for the Lakers. McHale comes in for Mark Gasol. And it's Johnson in for Richard Hamilton. Pass to Garnett. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight.
It's changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pippen. Rebounded by the Bucks. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jordan against Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Van Arsdale. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Dick Van Arsdale. 2.
First one falls for him. Chandler's checked in for Milwaukee. Irving comes in for Michael Jordan. And then for the Lakers. Artest comes in for Pippen. And it's Edwards in for Johnson. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Parker passes to McHale. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wow, Kareem goes up beautifully. He just has to catch the ball, and gravity will do the rest.
Richardson finds Irving. Back to Richardson. Garnett with a screen on Parker. And Garnett with the slam.
Look at his athleticism, the mobility, and agility. Garnett knows how to make himself dangerous in the pick and roll.
Outside Artest. Parker, a screen on Irving. 1:16 left to play here in the half. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. With the shot. Van Arsdale pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 3. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Artest. Richardson kicks to Irving. There's Van Arsdale. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And Chandler throws it down.
That is a big man throwing it down. Chandler making the defense feel his presence.
Outside Edwards. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. Lakers shooting a solid defense at the foul line tonight. And free throw missing.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Green is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Artest. Edwards flies in to cap off the break. What hustle!
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Jordan working around. Irving finds Garnett. Rejected by McHale. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even ball underway in this one. Up by 5. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball right after this.
17.
question for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Lakers trail by 5. Taking a look at Los Angeles. McHale is out there at green, and it's Tony Parker. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Pippen in at the 3.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
Garnett with the screen on Edwards. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's Parker. Yes, and the foul. That's on Julius Irving.
That's just a maximum caliber move off the dribble by Parker that ultimately creates the shot. His quickness with the ball really nearly unparalleled.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting in this game 45%. To the inside. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Garnett's got 8 points.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Moving against Pippen. Over Irving. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 5.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him. Get some. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
On the court is your fight squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on, fans. Make some
Garnett surveying the defense. Elbow shot is on the way. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
We know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, I feel like it's going to splash.
Parker passes to Edwards. Now here's Green. And he has space. And it falls over the rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Richardson dishes to Irving. Garnett against Green. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Richardson. 4 on the clock. Holmgren in the post. Pippen on him. Holmgren gets the bucket.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Parker passes to Green. Back to Parker. And stolen by Richardson.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about the game down the stretch. And way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Parker passes to Pippen. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the summer league record for blocks. In his first game, Holmgren was one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Garnett outside. Pass to Jordan. Over Edwards. Jordan can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Green with a screen on Richardson. Parker tries it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 outs of the free throw line.
You gotta love the intensity on that attack by Parker to blow the foul. He is a beast off the bounce.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw.
It's obvious. Tony Parker has a real mind for this game. The way he dissects defenses and finds himself shots, he just has a higher understanding of the sport.
Thomas checked in for Richardson. Garnett with the screen on Parker. Here's Thomas. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Lakers trail, and even 3-on-3 break. Green kicks to Parker. Outside Edwards. For the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. And you see there's a part of this steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there. If he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, then he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:13 left here in the 3rd quarter. They set the pick. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Outside Gasol. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Pippen. And that will go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Bucks have gone 4-9 for the 4 so far in the 3rd. Thomas against Johnson. Pass to Bennett. Here's Jordan. Over Edwards. Milwaukee, no good that time either. 24 seconds left in the 3rd. And here is Gasol. Floats it up for Pippen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Taking flight, Scottie Pippen going upstairs.
Johnson against Thomas. Wants to get it Jordan and does.
Really have the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Parker outside, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Tied in Milwaukee. And we'll be back with you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, thing of beauty.
It sure is. He's a nice one. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in the point guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Thomas is out there with Richardson. Then it's Garnett. Then it's Bailey. And it's Pettit in at the 4. They set the pick. Richardson against Parker. Richardson the pass to Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Johnson with the block.
Great wingspan of Johnson. Well used and suited for the shot denied.
Parker outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. He takes it in, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That one on Bailey.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. Maybe the most impressive feat. 3 national championships, and the really has a way of affecting winning.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Bucks trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Henry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one is on our test. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
On the clock. On the wing. McHale can't get it to go. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Richardson. Lays it up off the glass.
Basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put this team all over this game.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And Los Angeles with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Pippen comes in for Artest. And it's Edwards in for Magic Johnson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. And bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Pippen kicks to Parker. Shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And that's a nice jump shot there by Parker. Caught it right in rhythm.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Jordan. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Edwards. Pass to Parker. And here's Green outside. Good on the triple. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. It's Jordan on the lead. Edwards defending. And to break that ice-cold streak.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate, and more often than not, succeeds.
Edwards. Rebound, Milwaukee. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garnett with the screen up. Richardson gets it down. And the jump by Holmgren.
No moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Richardson against Parker. Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Jordan.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren on the top.
Staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Here's Edwards. Count it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And here's Richardson. 34 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen by Edwards. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And now they decided to foul intentionally.
Michael Ray Richardson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Richardson the pass to Holmgren. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. And here's Jordan outside. And the Bucks miss again. So they foul intentionally.
Michael Ray Richardson. And personal foul. 14 foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Bucks. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here at this point. Even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8.